Hello, hello, hello. This, and I'm hoping to make this short and sweet as humanly possible because I gotta go and I got a lot of things to do. But, anyways, a lot of people were putting their impressions, saying what they think about the Nintendo E3 conference as well as uh, other things. First of all, I'm gonna comment back on that whole WWDC thing with the whole Apple, and I'm fine with the cloud. It's just that these, to me, and of course to somebody else's video, Mr. Bit, uh, you have to understand. These were features that are now going to become free that should have been free from the start. And these were really basic features, especially the whole syncing of the computers together. That should have been free. And instead, they make you pay for that. And I never understood any of that. But anyways, on to other things. I'm going to also agree with Mr. Bit about that whole downloading macOS 10 on the App Store, and that the media is just not there yet, and it's nowhere near to that. So Apple is making a mistake by putting their OS 10 as a download only on their App Store. It's a mistake in my opinion, and Apple's really going to feel the burn on this one. And what else? Oh, and then of course there's the whole Nintendo Wii U, and I guess when Mr. Bit said that he didn't like the whole multi-gesture and things. First of all, I'm going to say that I do like the Magic Mouse, but the problem is that it's not shaped very properly. But it's still an innovative device, in my honest opinion. Um, Even though I don't use it as much as I used to, but it's still a good idea. They just need to shape it out in a more conventional way to make it usable. And But as far as him saying, he doesn't like this whole touchy feely thing, you might want to steer away from Nintendo, Mister Bit, and I'm not joking. The new Nintendo U. Yeah. First of all, change your goddamn name, Nintendo. Just change that name from. I'm getting sick of that Wii crap. Uh, First of all, it's a console. It's a brand new console, and so far the specs that they've shown on there do look impressive, but there's still some missing things on this console. But hopefully in later dates it will come out. But what they ended up mostly showing was their new controller, and their new controller was this giant touch screen with the normal controls on both sides, as well as the two back flips, and a camera and a microphone on it. Now, my first opinion is basically Nintendo needs to take that camera and that microphone, remove it, and put that onto the fucking console, or make that something separate. Don't merge them into one because you're fucking yourself pretty fucking badly if you're gonna merge them all into your fucking controller. Um, but and also, what really worries me about this is mainly generally the price. How much is this thing going to cost to buy? I mean, if Nintendo's going to sell this at the 400 to 500 to 600, or even at worst, $1,000, they're looking at a huge clusterfuck that is going to hurt them financially in the future, and it will destroy this console. And of course, Microsoft will end up control. And if Sony continues going towards spiral, Microsoft will pretty much be controlling the entire fucking game industry, which they did in the past and completely butt fucked it the last time they did it. And of course, because Microsoft's going to make everybody use DirectX, and of course, as you know, the whole Gears of War Unreal Engine basically kept fucking up, and when they put it to the OpenGL platform, it just basically cluster fucked itself, barfed itself up, and just died right there on the spot. And of course, that's how it goes. But anyways, competitive price. They're going to be taking this at a loss, but basically they will be shoving it straight up Microsoft's ass, mainly because of Microsoft's whole Connect and that whole video. I mean, the main reason why they show that whole touchscreen and reacting, especially with the whole samurai, just shove it right up Connect's ass. And yeah, and yes, it is compatible with Connect. I mean, with the old Nintendo Wii. It's called the Wii U. My only problem is that I really don't see this controller being used very much, and pretty much being taken to the back and letting it collect dust, and people just taking their Nintendo Wiimotes, plugging in the classic controller, which Nintendo should have used more of, and just sticking to that. Uh, I don't know if it's going to have compatibility with the GameCube controller, which would be a good thing. But other than that, I mean, I do hope that the Wii U turns out to be a good device. Sony did show Nintendo up with their whole, showing up their Vita or whatever it is, saying, with a lower price than the 3DS. And as for the 3DS, I still say it's a good device. The eShop has actually been pretty good. In fact, the eShop has been really, really good, and you can get all the DSi games in there, and they got advertisements in there as well as short video clips, and it's really the eShop has really actually come off at a pretty strong start. And of course, what's nice is that I was able to transfer my games from my downloaded games that were on my DSi onto my 3DS with no problems whatsoever. And of course, you got the internet browser, but no one gives a shit about internet browsers on gaming consoles. Seriously, who the fuck does? Well, I guess I'll talk to you later or whatever. Make another video. I hope that the the Wii U is at least at a good price on start, but all I can do is just cross my fingers.